Hello and welcome to DDB episode 12. Just quick editor's note for the podcast listeners on Spotify and iTunes and all that. The stream went down halfway through. There was also a few audio problems and issues, so apologies for that. You can check out the VOD on Twitch itself if you do want to see the whole thing in its entirety, but as I say, it went down halfway through. So this episode is going to be a bit shorter, but yeah, it's back to normal next week, and enjoy it. It's quite a good one. Last week, you guys...
Wait, Andrew, are we definitely not muted?
You're definitely not muted.
Okay,
I know
alright.
you're not muted.
Nice.
Okay. Right. Last week, you lot guys battled Keller. You entered Keller's keep, and you did a lot of puzzles, and you got in, and you saw that Keller was a phantom warrior, using Jerome the ogre as his slave, attempting to fix the pyro spear. You attempted to be sneaky, but everyone but Quavendish failed miserably. Cavendish Queer used some brilliant deception to attempt to sell the ghosts some crop tops.
When there's a market.
And it worked. Your deception was ruined, however, when Given just decided to stab the ogre.
Nice.
He still wore the crop top.
He did.
If we ever get to the point where we can sell merch, we should definitely sell Cavendish crop tops.
Yeah, big time.
Cavendish crop tops.
Yeah.
You then discovered from Keller that he was going to use the pyro spear to explodo the world to attempt to take it back, because he believed that the world was still at war when it was not. Okay, I'm cropped in nicely now. So, you then, again, Nick tried to fool him by fixing the pyro spear, and this just ended up in a big fight where you got really crispy.
Fixed
it. When he launched a massive fireball at you, and you all got a bit exploded, especially Given, who took something ridiculous like 37 damage or something mad.
Something like that.
That's always
but
fun.
Then you vanquished Keller, and Cavendish finally found his egg. So,
Nice.
Excellent.
we're going to fast forward you a little bit. So you left Keller's keep. You mounted back up on your mounts, on the horses and
Our
Cobweb.
trusty steeds.
Yep.
Cobweb the dog.
And you have now been heading to Eastcliff. So you've been.
Have we had a long rest, Daddy Andrew?
Yeah, yes, you have. You're all healed up. You're all fine.
Cool.
So yeah, you've been travelling for 2 days now on the long road to Eastcliff. On the evening of the second day, you discover a small settlement has been erected at the side of the road. There are five shabby wooden buildings on like a cul-de-sac coming off from the main road. After spotting one of the buildings is an inn called the Halfway House. You decide this is as good a place as any to spend the night. You can get a good
Time to
meal and
burn
let your
it down.
mounts have a good rest. The closest building is a long single-story building, and with a wooden sign that says stable. You decide to leave your horses at the stable and pay the stable master 3 silver pieces each, so he can feed and groom them. However, Chris, it's up to you whether you want to let him
Cobweb's in my room.
groom
On the
Cobweb, or you want to keep Cobweb with you.
Cobweb gets to live in the bed, and I get to live in the bath.
Cool. Okay,
The
so
bath.
Cobweb will stay by your side then, and he'll excitedly follow you wherever you go.
Nice.
Yay.
Cool. So, the building at the very back of the cul-de-sac is the inn, and in front of this there appears to be a small commotion going on. You see a tabaxi.
Oh.
A commotion.
A tabaxi is a cat person.
A tabaxi?
Yeah, tabaxi. It's like a cat.
He's a cat person.
Cat person.
Yeah, imagine like a leopard or a cheetah, but with really long legs.
Yeah.
Is he cool?
So you see this tabaxi, she's got an arm in her sling, and she's trying to unload like this heavy-looking trunk from the back of this cart that's pulled.
I have
by a
seen
donkey.
the old ballad of The Silence of the Lambs, so no way am I getting done in by that.
So yeah, she's trying to unload this trunk one.
Instant mistrust.
A bit suspicious.
She is swearing loudly in a thick accent.
Go on,
You
then.
look at her more closely and you can see that she's got an eye patch over one of her eyes, obviously.
Is she a pirate?
And one of her ears, so you know, like they've normally got the cat ears, one of them is gone. So she's missing an ear and an eye. She wears a tool belt and a leather vest covered in pockets. Her exposed arms, though covered in fur, show many scars, cuts, and scrapes. She kicks the cartwheel in frustration, and the donkey honks, or eeyores, or whatever.
Come on then.
Wow. I'm immersed.
Thank you.
I'm fully immersed.
She takes a look around and spots Kingskin.
Ooh.
She says, Hey, you there. You look like a strong fella. Fancy giving me a hand with this? There's a coin in it for you, eh? Eh?
Have fun getting turned into a skin suit.
Well, I'm going to say, well. What have we got here then? Oh, I'm not here. Oh, shit, sorry. Oh. I meant here, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You've got one here, you stupid fucking cat first.
I find that very offensive. But don't worry, are you going to help me with this or not? Or shall I ask one of your other friends? Hey, you there? You look,
Froggy
are you gonna help me or
Froggerson.
not? Froggy Froggerson? Is that your name? It's a pleasure
No.
to meet you.
I'm
You,
offended by Froggy Froggerson.
Froggy
Or I would be if I wasn't so stupid.
Right, look, one of you needs to help the woman, okay?
Okay.
Oh, help her!
Is her name Buffalo something?
I just don't trust her.
No. Okay, Ed, just roll me a strength check.
A strength check. Nope. I got 16.
16, yeah. So, she takes one side of the trunk with her one hand, and you grab the other. And it's heavy, but it's fair enough. You begin to heave it off, and it's immediately clear that it's too heavy for her, and she lets it go. She drops it. The trunk falls, clattering to the ground, and it opens, and it scatters its contents absolutely everywhere. There are scrolls, loose parchment, an assortment of rocks, plant cuttings, vials of liquid with things floating inside of them, and something that looks suspiciously like a skeleton. The tabaxi scrambles around, shoving things back into her trunk. Something sleek and black catches your eyes as it goes skittering across the dirt towards where Cuisses, Cavendish, and Quavendish stand. Where it comes to lie, you can see that it's covered in carvings, and a message has been pounded into the atop the carving. So, make me a perception roll if you want to look at the tablet, or not.
Can I just catch it with my tongue and eat it? It's so much like a tasty fly.
Well, I got 5.
No, you can see. I got 6.
One got 5, one got 6. What did the other?
It's 9 in total.
I got 11.
5, but I'm pretty sure I have to minus 2 to that.
Okay. to everyone other than Kingskin, these look like just random markings that you can't really tell. However, so you can spot. This is obviously a language. It's been carved in.
What?
Yeah, it's like an ancient language that's been pounded into this tablet. You can all see, however, that there is a not like a drawing, but it's a carved drawing of a serpent, an eye, and then like a humanoid figure. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Cool. Yeah. Sure. Ed, sorry, Kingskin. If you wanted, you can roll a history check on the language. If you wanted to.
Sure. Let me just check what I get. Plus, I get. Find my paper. So, everyone's day going?
Yes, it's pretty good.
It's literally just started.
Yep.
This Tabaxi threw a load of stuff everywhere, and that's the whole day.
Yep, that's all that's happened so far.
Nice.
Okay.
So this weather we're having, eh?
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it?
Ah,
Oh,
I get. Oh, to history. Where is history? I get
come on.
0. So that was completely useful.
That's quality. Great.
I got a 5.
You got 5. Yeah, you have no idea what this language is. You've never seen it.
Wow.
Never heard of anything like it. Okay. The Tabaxi quickly snatches up the tablet, and she looks around to see if anyone else has noticed. She looks nervous.
Apparently not.
And then furrows her brow at you all, and then says, "Follow me in here, and bring my trunk, and I'll give you another coin, and I'll buy you a beer." And then she's gonna flick a golden coin at you, Ed, so you can add 1 gold piece to your inventory.
1 gold piece.
You're gonna bite it to check that it's real.
Yeah. Actually.
It's real.
Oh, nice.
Cool. She's going to then walk into the halfway house, the inn. Are you going to follow her and bring her trunk? I tell you what, you are going to follow her and bring her trunk.
Excellent.
She walks to the
I was gonna block the door and set
of the inn, and she quickly tells you that she's rented out the top room to be her temporary office.
The penthouse.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So she sits down and offers you all to sit down at the table with her. The barman will bring you all up a flagon of ale, and she will pay for it. Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
She then
Very kind.
will lean forward. Oh yeah.
Can I get some gravy bones or something for Cobweb? Because he's here as well.
Yeah. The barkeep will be like, "Oh, very well," and potters off and brings back up a little bowl full of gravy.
Nice.
I didn't get a drink. Can I get a drink, barman?
I could see the drink in front of you.
No, that's not a drink.
You could pay for another one. It's 3 copper pieces.
3 copper pieces. I'll give you
It's
2.5.
3% of what you just got given.
I'll give you 2.5.
Then you can't have half a copper piece.
It's the smallest denomination. Even I know that.
Fine.
Okay, yeah, he'll bring you another pint of ale. Okay, so the Tabaxi
Nice.
will again make sure the coast is clear, and then lean forward and say, "My name is Clover. Well, It's actually 4-leaf clover in the spirit grove from the sacred mountain, but that's a bit of a mouthful, so you can just call me Clover.
Jesus Christ.
That's too long. We're gonna.
What happened to your ear?
What happened to
And
my
or
ear?
eye?
Well, look, just hold on a second. I'm a professor from Irongard University, across the sea. I don't know if you know it. It is quite famous. Anyway, I'm here to find long-lost
A university.
ancient civilizations. That tablet you saw was a vital clue to my greatest discovery yet. And
Or was it
well,
paracetamol? Hey.
well, look, I have an offer for you. I have an offer for you. I was trying to keep this a secret. I don't want to be poached of my greatest moment. Anyway, but you saw the tablet, and I'm going to need some help on my next expedition. I have a strong feeling this one's going to get a little dangerous.
Harry!
Well, a lot dangerous actually. I'm going to need a guard, someone to help me through and keep me safe. An escort, if you will. While I make my way
Guard
to
or an
possibly the greatest archaeological discovery of the modern age.
If you want to find an
Did it
escort, they're probably around the back of the pub somewhere.
So what do you say?
Cavendish will do anything for 3 copper pieces.
How much are you paying us for this? Are you paying us at all?
I can't pay you
Did you say?
up front, but if you come with me on the expedition, I can almost guarantee there will be a great amount of treasure.
You can almost guarantee.
Well, I can guarantee
Almost.
this civilization, the Huan Ti, who I'm trying to find, they famously hoarded vast amounts of gold and treasure and magical artifacts. All I want from it, firstly, is the credit for finding the location, the lost temple which we're looking for. Secondly, there is a very sacred ancient artifact that we should find there, and I want that. And you can have the rest, okay?
Sure, that's
Yeah, it
what I'll
sounds
agree
good.
to.
I'm up for it.
Okay, well, just let me tell you a little bit more about it. So,
Now I'm sold. Go.
No, we're sold. We're going now. We're leaving.
Away!
the tablet is a set of directions to the first totem. Throughout the jungle, the cloud jungle, as you've probably seen, there is many totem poles. These totems, apparently, if my research is correct, is how the Huan
Is that
Ti
what you need
hid
the
their
escorts for?
temples and holy sites. The Huan Ti were once a mighty civilization, and they worshipped Seth. Any of you can do a
Seth?
history check on Seth, if you want.
S-E-F-T-H.
It's S-S-E-T-H. There's an extra S.
S-S.
Legally
Oh.
distinct from Egyptian god Set.
Sith.
I only have +2 on it, but yes, I will try. You can't see
I got
it.
8.
Again. Oh, I got a nat 20.
You got that 20.
I got
Yeah.
2 minus 3.
Okay. That's good.
Nat 20.
Well, okay, give
I
it
know less about Seth.
the word Seth sort of resonates with you. You can remember learning things from your elven parents about Seth. So Seth was a 5-headed snake god, a god of death and evil, who once roamed the world thousands and thousands of years ago, but have as long since died out or gone missing, as it hasn't been heard of for thousands of years. Okay?
MIA.
He is MIA.
Sounds cool.
I can see nothing going wrong here. Let's go.
Can't wait to bash it.
She, the Tabaxi Clover, she says, I've been on many expeditions trying to find the lost temple of Sith, but I've obviously got in many scrapes. I lost my ear and the eye, and well, last time I went out and I did manage to find a burial site of the Huan Ti where I found this tablet, but I did nearly lose my arm getting it, She shows you her heavily bandaged arm. The tablet says if you follow the signs, that it should lead to the Serpent's Tail, which is a hidden river, which should take us directly to the lost temple of the Serpent King. Okay?
Nice.
Okay, dokie.
So are you in?
Away!
Yeah.
Everyone's
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
Let's
let's go
go.
already.
Cool.
Woo!
in? Okay, she's like, well,
Hi.
it's late evening now, so we'll have a sleep.
Should we set off then? Calm, I'll start walking.
We'll have a sleep and we'll set off bright and early in the morning, okay? So everyone get
Are there any
a
shops?
nice rest in. I will have to say, the rainforest, the cloud forest, is very dense, so you won't be able to bring your mounts in. So you can't bring any horses.
Done.
Your
Tyrone.
your little dog there should be fine though.
Hey.
I wouldn't bring him in. I wouldn't want him dead.
But as I said,
I'd
it
be
is
scared that he'd
going to
die.
be very dangerous, so it's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and your little dragon on your shoulder there, he'll also be okay because he can fly. Can he fly?
I think so. I've only just got him.
Well, I'm gonna go with he can fly.
Throw him in the air and
You're a pseudo dragon expert.
No, I'm not. But he's a cool little fella. Is it a he?
He's a cool little fella.
Yeah, he is.
So, Clover,
Yes.
where are these escorts you're talking about?
You are my escorts.
Oh, I got ya. Wink.
It's Frank.
Okay, yeah. So you spend the night in the inn. You know, there's lodging rooms. It's fairly comfortable. You know, it's
How
a
big
nice
is the
night.
town?
In the morning, you have some stuff to eat. Clover will tell you, right, we're going to head off in about an hour. Get any supplies you need from these shops, and then we'll head off, okay? Just meet me by the forest edge whenever you're ready. Okay? So around you there are...
Okay.
So you know the stable, there's the inn, and then 3 other buildings. There is a peacekeeper's outpost, ranger division.
Oh.
There is a general supply store. And
How do you get that
something
rank?
called Batten's Bargain Bits. Okay?
That's a place
Nice.
I feel
Let's
like
get
I need
bits.
to go.
So, yeah, what do you want to do?
Shopping.
Bargain bits.
You want to go to the Bargain
Bargain
Bits?
Yes.
Yeah, so
This guy better have a cool accent too, Andrew.
Yeah, better.
Oh god, well, he's got to be West Country, hasn't he?
West Country.
Doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be. He can
Yeah,
just speak like me.
but-
Alright.
You'll be a pirate.
Alright.
there.
Welcome to Batten's Bargain Bits. How can I be of service?
Batter my bits, man. Let's go.
What have we
So
got?
you look around the
on
shop and
sale?
it is a load of old crap. Like there is junk, there is rusty old swords, bits of armor. There is a potion cabinet filled with a few potions.
Ooh.
So is he a potion?
Potion seller. Aye, that's me. I've
Okay,
got,
potion seller.
I've got javelins, I've got arrows, I've got bolts for a crossbow, I've got swords, knives, daggers, anything you need. All for a bargain price.
How many javelins can I carry?
5.
All right. Can I please purchase 1 javelin?
Of course you can. That's
Nice.
2 gold pieces, please.
Can I inspect it
Gold
for
piece.
being complete crap before I buy it, please?
Yeah, make it a investigation or perception roll.
Okay, that is a measly 8.
Savage.
That's 9.
9. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's not the best quality one you've seen. It's a little bit rusted. It is pointy where it's supposed to be pointy.
All right then, I'll
It
take
will
it.
fly fine. It's functional. There's nothing special about it.
Probably
And it's
the-
not broken.
Take
You'll
my
take it.
Surely
GP.
the
2 gold
rust
pieces.
adds damage.
The rust does not add damage in this case.
+2 tetanus damage.
Do you guys want anything else from this shop?
Did we divvy up the gold from Keller's Keep?
Yeah, you did. You should have done.
But like how well?
What,
So it's 150 divided by 4. I don't know if we. Because
150.
that's right, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because 37.5 each, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's silvers. Okay, hang on.
So 37
What,
gold and 5 silver
convenient.
each. Is what you got.
What's
from
in
last
the potion cabinet?
Oh, we've only got the best potions. They're not watered down at all. Here we go. There's 3 health potions available to purchase, just for
Nice.
an excellent price of 55 gold each.
55
We'd like your strongest
gold.
potion, please.
No.
Bring it to-
Or, that's for the premium ones, right? And you can buy the slightly less good ones. Some would say, I think they're fine personally, but they're for 35 gold.
Okay, drink one.
30.
And let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
go on
You
then.
want me to drink one?
Yeah, drink a
I'll
little
punch him.
bit, and then we'll see what happens to you.
Alright, very well. He will take out
Thump.
like a little pin and poke his finger, and you see like a little bead of blood come out. He will then pull out a potion, swig it, and the little puncture in his finger heals over straight away.
That's like very
So it's
little
good
damage.
to get attacked by pins.
Well, we don't want
Yeah.
that one because he's already drunk from it. So it's
Well,
worse.
yes, there's only
He's-
2 available now, not 3.
There's a pandemic going around.
Just the other two, just to make
Savage.
sure.
Yeah, drink
You want
another
me to
one.
test the other 2
not
as well?
sure.
Very well.
Yeah.
He grabs another one off the thing, drinks it. Well,
Cut off his finger and see if it grows back.
there you go. There's only 1 left. Do you want it? 55 gold, or you can get one of the cheaper ones
I still
for
don't trust it,
35
you know.
gold.
No, we wanted him to drink the cheap one to see if it was bullshit.
Oh, the
Yeah.
cheap one. Well, very well. He pokes his
For
finger again,
God's sake.
drinks one of the cheaper ones, and it does heal over, but it's a lot slower and less effective.
Well, these all look crap. I won't be buying anything from you today.
Oh,
Yeah.
very well,
I'm good.
Gotta
Max,
get out
very
your
well.
logs.
Well,
Wait,
thank you for your propriety of buying the javelin.
Think.
Wait, you
Have you got any hats?
give in?
No, I think I speak for all of us when we're not buying anything.
What does give in?
Do you
want?
sell any arrows? for
Yes,
my
I've got
short
arrows,
bow?
all of the arrows. He'll pull out a pot that's full up with arrows. How many do you need? It's
And-
1 silver per arrow.
Well, I
You're-
need about 7.
There you go, 7 silver. He'll give you 7 arrows.
That's cool. How much
Give
gold
him-
is that?
5 silver.
That's 0.7 of a gold.
Well, I've only got 0.8 of a silver. So,
Just give him a gold and he'll give you change.
okay.
And he gives you three silver change. Okay.
Oh.
Master Arakokra, can I get you anything, sir?
No,
How about
I'm
a
good.
cool novelty hat for your pseudo dragon?
Oh, a novelty hat! No, you
Hat.
piqued my interest.
What kind of hat?
It's a cowboy
Any
hat,
mini-
just like your own, sir.
Oh, you gotta get it.
I'm gonna
You
start
gotta
it
get
down at Idris, and Idris goes. Oh.
You
I don't think that's Idris's style.
don't think
What about
that's
crap-
Idris's
Well,
style?
I'm buying it for Idris.
What if it
Why
was
do
a
you
hat
have
on
pseudo
fire?
dragon hats anyway?
What?
Is
Say
there
that
a
again.
market for that?
Sorry, yeah. Well, I sell novelty hats to all kind of animals. I can give your little dog down there a novelty hat if he wants one.
You have
Have you got a tiny fez?
I do have a tiny fez, dog-sized
Can I
fez.
Can I let him
Can I
sniff
buy
all
it?
the hats and choose his own hat?
Of course. Roll a
What's on offer?
d6.
It's
Can I
a
buy the
six.
tiny fez, please?
Okay, so there's a tiny fez, a tiny cowboy hat, a tiny bowler hat,
A tiara.
a tiara, obviously,
A tiny tiara.
a tiny top hat, and a tiny tricorn hat.
Flat
And
cap?
you rolled a
Right.
6, which is the tiny
Yeah.
tricorn.
Well, I think he'll look dashing in that.
That's just 1 gold piece, please, me lord.
Well,
Can I get the tiny,
the dog will
fez,
have to pay for it
please?
himself.
Pirate.
Say that again, please, sir.
So dapper.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Can I get the tiny fez?
Hey,
You
I
want
already wear a fez.
You want the tiny
I'm a
fez?
fez wearer.
Yeah. So I can put it on top of my fez. That's on top of my other hat.
Sure. Yeah, that's 1 gold, sir.
Yeah. 5 silver.
1 gold. Just give me the gold.
Go on then.
Are we good here now? Are we done?
I'll go to
Aye,
the other shop.
we're ready.
Let's go.
So you pay him off. Do you want to go into the other shop?
Can you remind us what the other shops were?
There's the general supplies and then the ranger's outpost. The peacekeeper ranger.
Will we need
Is that not?
rations
No, it's
or
not really a shop.
anything?
It's just so there is police presence there, so you don't rob.
Can I pop into the general store?
Yes.
We're very good, morally good people, so I don't think we'd ever do that.
That's questionable.
With the best.
Andrew,
Yeah.
will we have like enough rations and stuff?
Well,
Like, will
so-
we need to get rations?
I think you all would have consumed your rations. Quavendish
Someone
can
already
find
found
food and stuff.
As long as it's a nice place to find snacks, I can find them
Yeah.
for all of us, I think.
However, if you go into the general store, there is a high elf stood behind the counter. It's like, welcome to the general store supply chain. How may I be of service? And he's just got food, water, mead, wine, loads of stuff like in adventuring packs, so you can buy food, rations. He's got herbs and spices. He's got a component kit if anyone wanted one of those.
I don't know what that is.
It
I
won't
don't
I don't
matter.
think I need one, do I?
No, you don't. I don't think. Anyway, he's also got a couple of health potions as well.
Can he test the health?
No, sir, I'm not going to waste my own stock proving to you that I'm poisoned these things. You just have to trust me.
You have a lot more
What have
wisdom
you
than
been
the guy over there.
smoking?
Yes, that
At the bargain bits.
is a bit of an idiot, I'm not going to lie.
We made him drink 3 of his own potions.
Yes, that does sound like something he would do.
Didn't even
How
buy
much
any.
are your adventure packs?
So all the rations and everything, it's 10 gold pieces. And that gives you...
10 gold pieces!
Well, it gives you a sleeping mat,
We've already got one.
pitons, rope, everything you need to survive for 10 days. It would give you 10
All we need is the food.
torches, firelighters, everything you need. If you just want the food by itself, that is 1 gold piece.
Should we just all get an adventure pack? I feel like we're actually
Take
loaded.
that.
We've already got adventure
Well,
packs
we've
each,
already
haven't
got like rope and stuff. Yeah.
we?
Yeah, I mean, you all started
Well.
with a various different type of pack.
So I just need
explorer.
the food and maybe torches.
Well,
Actually, I don't think we use torches either.
No, I've got all of that stuff. So I just
you
need
do
food.
occasionally use torches. Although
Do I?
Given does have a dagger that can act as a torch.
I do.
Yeah, I'd like the pack with the torch and the snacks, please.
That is 10
Watch out the
gold
snacks.
pieces, please, sir.
A deal.
He also sells
I-
animal feed as well, in case you did want that.
Oh, yeah. Whatever.
10 days
Oh,
worth
just
of
find
animal
some of that as
feed
well.
is 5 silver pieces, sir.
Does my pseudo dragon need to eat?
Yeah, but he'll just eat, like Momo just eats like bugs and stuff off the ground. He'll do the same.
Cool.
You,
Do I
you
need
don't
to
really need
Stuff
to
for the horse.
buy things to feed him.
I'll
Well,
buy
if you
my
go to the
clothes
stable,
from
the
Rathbone.
stable master will say he will look after your dogs. He will look after your horses, and he will keep them fed and clean and ready for you to come back. But it will cost you 5 silver for every day you're gone.
why is everything so expensive? The
Well,
bloody
can I get
economy
some-
today, eh?
Can he bill us once we're back?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be
yeah.
easier.
He'll say like, "Oh yes, once you return, I'll just charge you however much it cost."
But well, now we know, so we can hold you to that.
Yeah.
No funny business.
No funny
Well,
thing.
I would like food rations, please.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's 1
I
gold
suppose.
piece for 10 food rations, or you can
Yep.
buy as much as you want. Like a food ration costs 1 silver piece, so you can just purchase as much as you want. Kingskin, what are you
10
doing?
as well.
You're gonna have 10 as well. Cool.
I'll get the 10 snackies.
Cool.
They
So
like little
everyone's-
Lunchables.
Yeah, everyone's got their snacks.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, and then you can go to the edge of the forest.
Oh, wait. Can I
Yeah.
buy a health potion as well? A minor one.
Yes, so
Singular.
that's 50 gold.
Okay, don't worry, it's calm.
Okay, cool.
Wait, is there anything at the ranger outpost? Like, is there anything to do there, or are they literally just there to make sure we don't do anything?
Yes, they are literally just there to make sure you don't rob the shops.
Okay, they haven't got special.
Should we try and
like,
rob the shops?
gatekeepers.
No.
Wait, did you put them there so we wouldn't steal?
Yes.
Do
So
you
we
not
can't,
trust us?
No.
so we can't
Good
run the
story.
Tabaxi's number plate on her caravan just to see if she's dodgy and or makes human suits.
Hmm.
Okay, so yeah, so
Let's
she,
go on.
if you meet Clover at the edge of the jungle, she is decked out in her
Forest.
gear. She's got her pack on. She has got her machete out in her one good hand, and she will be like, right, follow me. And she pushes
Yep.
on into
What
the
a tryhard.
jungle. After several hours of travelling, you reach a point where the trees suddenly become much taller. The air is humid and sticky. The undergrowth is now thick and hard to move through. Clover uses her machete and cutting through the vines and plants. So you'll move. So I'm going to give you some options. Because of how much you have to slash through the undergrowth, right? You can move, if you want to be stealthy and be able to keep a lookout for things, you're going to have to move really, really slowly so that you can silently slash through all these things and keep an eye out. You can move at normal speed, which is still reduced, but obviously you're not stealthed, or you can move fast, so you're like running through the forest, moving really quickly, but you make a racket basically.
Can I climb up into like the middle level of the trees and just kind of jump from tree to tree and move at my normal speed?
Actually, that's the point. Can I fly? Like,
Yes.
is it really like canopied?
The trees are dense. It's like a camp. Yeah, it's like a rainforest. You can.
Yeah.
You could probably fly from tree to tree, but it would be. It's no faster than just walking.
No, I'll just walk. It's fine.
I want to do that for the flair.
Okay. Well, you
I
can
mean, my
just
body
fly to
element.
tree for the flare. Okay. So
Weird flex, but
here we
okay.
go. So what speed are you moving at? Sorry, just like normal speed, or are you trying to do the stealth?
Yeah, like normal half speed. I think.
Stealthy.
Yeah, just normal
Just
speed.
Yeah,
normal.
Okay, sure.
No.
That's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you're moving through, you're slashing through these vines, and you're there. You are walking for ages. You're sweaty. You're starting to feel tired, and eventually, you slash through some more vines and you stumble across the totem. So before every
Ooh.
once in a while, Clover would get out the tablet and have a look at it, sort of try and decipher something, and then move on. And eventually, yeah, you stumble across this totem. There is a path heading to the left and a path heading to the right behind the totem. So before there was no path, but now there is like a clear defined path here. They are overgrown, obviously, but this will make it easier to move through. So the totem is made up of 3 tiers, 3 things stacked on each other. At the bottom, there is a carving that represents a giant flower, and a wing comes off and points towards the left path. The middle tier, so the next tier up, is a carving that shows a rope bridge and a wing pointing to the right. and the top tier is the top of the totem pole is a snake's head. So, do you want to go left towards the plant or to the right to the rope bridge?
Should we ask Clover if she knows the way?
She will say,
Does mean
all I know is that the Huanti, these will represent a test. It's all about being the strongest warrior. So they hide these things by putting them... All of these things will be a test to see only the mightiest can find the lost temple. And considering how dangerous both of these things will probably be, I'm going to let you guys decide because, frankly, it's up to you what you want to face.
So
I think we should do the bridge.
flowers or bridges?
Yeah, bridge sounds good.
Both lethal.
The bridge.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Well, I mean, we've got 2 people that can probably bypass the bridge, so...
Yeah.
Here we go.
Unless it's a 26-foot long bridge.
The path winds around, and after a little while, you come across a chasm. A chasm.
Chasm to
A chasm.
Chasm and Dave.
Wow. Chasm and Dave. The chasm is at least
Bridge.
30 foot wide. The pathway leads to a rickety rope bridge, but at least half of the slats that along the bottom are broken or missing. There is enough so that you could jump from, slat to slat to eventually get across, but it looks very dangerous. Looking down, if you go and look down over the chasm, you can barely see 10 foot down. It becomes unusually dark, like unnaturally dark, like it's just black. Like normally, the sun is shining bright in the sky, you should be able to see really far into this chasm, but you can't see anything.
Can I
I'm sure that's fine.
on the chasm and see if there's some weird sort of obfuscation spell or something? I don't know.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh
yeah, you just do it.
Yeah.
There is the darkness, this blackness that you can't see through is magical, but you don't know what's causing it.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool.
Probably the temple.
So
You say how long was the bridge?
so it's 30 foot.
Right, I fly to the other end.
You're going to fly across, are you? Right, Nick.
Oh,
Make
no,
me
what?
a dexterity saving
Oh
throw.
no! You're a horrible person.
I was ready this time. I was ready for the flying.
Right.
No!
9. You bastard.
What did you get?
Did you add anything to that?
Yeah, I added my dex saving throw modifier.
What did you get, sorry?
Zoinks.
So I got 7 plus 2.
Oh, okay.
So
you got
9.
Yeah. So, as soon as you start to fly across, a giant, tendril shoots up out of the darkness and wraps itself around
shit.
you. Can you make me a strength saving throw now?
A strength.
That'll be 9 plus... So 10?
10. Okay, in which case... the tendril has wrapped around you and it has grappled you, and it is not letting go. You are going to take some damage because you're being constricted.
Yay.
It's squeezing you tight.
Let's hug up bumps.
You're going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as it squeezes you tight.
Jesus.
Nice.
Okay.
Wah.
Everyone roll initiative for me. We're going to see how you get across the chasm. And
12.
obviously save.
13.
I got 16.
20.
Okay,
They're not natural.
It's given Kingskin calves Cuisses. Okay.
I am quite heavy.
Okay.
Can I still get across the bridge?
You think so? I wouldn't put it in there if
Think
you couldn't
so.
get across it. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Alright.
Right. So, Given, it is your turn. How are you
Yeah.
going to get across the chasm?
Well, I've got no choice. I just have to walk across it.
You're just going to try the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is no other
Make
way.
me a.
An attack roll?
Make me. You can either make an acrobatics roll if you're trying to jump across. You can make me athletics if you just want to run across.
Acrobatics, please.
Go for it.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3. So
I've got
Oh.
+3, so that's 6.
okay. Well, you charge, start like jumping from slat to slat to try and get to the other side. Again, however, you make it like a quarter of the way across, and you stumble
Yeah.
and fall.
No.
And another
Someone drop a
tendril
dice.
shoots up and wraps around you. So can you make me a strength saving throw?
Jesus.
I don't want to.
Do it.
Andrew,
Yeah.
Idris has rolled 15 for initiative. I've just
Okay,
remembered.
cool, yeah. It goes before.
I rolled a 3, and I've got -1 to strength, so 2.
Okay, so you're going to take 11 points of damage as you get squeezed.
11.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yep. As it squeezes you, these two tentacles have shot up and are holding you. Okay, Kingskin, your turn.
Sure looks
I'm
like
gonna
running
try and
across
run
the bridge
across
is a good idea.
doing Athletics.
You're going to try running across with athletics, okay? Go for it.
Yeah. I got 18! Whoop whoop!
Okay, yeah. So, you learn from Given's mistake as she tries to leap from solid slat to solid slat. You're like, I don't think I can do that. So you just decide to sprint across. And you get some good pace as you just charge across. And you make it to the other side.
Fucking hell!
A tendril does come up, but you avoid it and you're across. So you're on the other
Oh,
side
shit.
now. Okay?
Is he not
Nice!
trying to help us?
He can't, well, he can.
I
he
can
try
javelin
from
the
over there.
tendril.
Okay, it's Idris's turn. What's Idris going to do?
Okay. Idris is going to try and sting the tendril that's holding me.
Okay. Sure.
So,
Cavate.
so I'm going to do 4. So 14 plus 4, so that's 18 armor class.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay, so you're going to take 1d4 plus 2 piercing, which is 2 plus 2, so 4 damage.
4 damage.
Plus,
Okay.
your tendril needs to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So roll me that, please.
He got 5.
Yeah, so he fails, so he becomes
Nice.
poisoned for an hour.
He's comes what? Sorry.
Becomes poisoned for an hour.
He's poisoned. Okay.
Poison.
Also, because he's failed
Oh.
by 5 or more, so he falls unconscious for the same duration, or until he takes damage by another creature,
Okay.
or uses an action to
Sure.
awake.
Yeah. No. So Idris flies down, and with his little tail, he stings the tendril that's wrapped around you. And you can see the poison take effect immediately as the tendril loosens around you, and it just flops down back into the darkness, and it lets you go.
Nice.
And you can spread
What
out
about-
your wings
Yes.
and fly, so you're okay.
So is it just the tentacle that's asleep, not the actual monster?
Yeah,
Pretty
just
badass.
that single tentacle fell down, but Given is still wrapped up. It is then your turn, Cavendish.
Okay, so am I safely on the bridge? Or am I in midair?
So you're hovering midair.
Okay, can I drink a healing potion as a minor action?
Yes.
Appealing.
Peeling posting.
Yeah, I seem to have 4 of them. I'm not quite sure when that happened.
Yeah. You found
What do they do?
some
Do
in
they make you
in
peel yourself?
Keller's chest.
So I got 1 plus 4 plus 2, so that's 7 extra health.
Cool.
Okay, and then for my major,
Yeah.
is it so Given and is it Kingskin are both grappled at the moment?
No. So Kingskin's made it across the other side. Quavendish
Oh,
is
okay,
still
cool.
on
Just Given.
on this side, and Given is in the tendril.
In which case, I shall Let's do an Eldritch Blast for Tentacle. That's holding.
Okay.
Good luck, mate.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Which is just, I think it's just a straight D10, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 6.
6. Okay. Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Damage.
blast the beam comes out of your palm and it blasts like the base
So
of
anyway,
the tendril
started
and
blasting.
it shivers a bit, but it's still squeezing you, Gavin. Do you want to move over to the other side, or are you happy to just float above the chasm?
The chasm.
Roughly how far across the bridge am I?
So you got about halfway, so you're like 15 foot across. And there's like another 15 feet.
I'll land sort of on the bridge.
If you're on the bridge, you'll be in the way of everyone else trying to cross it.
Yeah, I'll stay hovered. But
Okay.
like
You're
not
already in the tentacle zone, so you might as well get to safety.
In which case, it is Clover's turn. She, seeing Kingskin run across,
thought
she's
she was
going to attempt to run across. She gets halfway, and a tendril wraps around her. So
Oh, for God's
she's
sake.
going to make a strength check. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, she will take a load of damage. She takes 12 points of damage as the tentacle squeezes her.
Oof. That's an F in chat.
Big oof.
Cool. And then Cuisses, it's your turn.
Can I please lube up a booty spear with my poisonous frog butt goose?
Oh, wait, do you want to roll initiative for Cobweb as well?
Cobweb is staying out of this.
Okay.
He is too
He's
precious.
going to have to get across the bridge, though.
I'll take him with me when
No!
Okay. Come on, then.
Right, he got 9.
9. Well, he's after you, then.
Okay. Yep, so I've greased up a spear.
Okay. And you're just going to chuck it.
I'm going to go into a rage.
You're raging, cool. Are you going to chuck it at the one who's holding Clover or Gavin?
If I had to guess, how hardy would I say Clover looks?
Um,
Does she look like her eyes are going to squeeze out anytime soon?
she's a seasoned explorer. I'll just tell you. Yeah, she's about as, not physically strong, but health-wise, she's about as strong as you are.
Okay, cool. Alright, then I'll try for Given.
But she did just take a bunch of damage. But yeah, go for Gavin.
So yeah, I've greased up a spear, and then I'm going to lob it at the big old tentacle boy.
Go for it.
So has it got an AC? Do I have to...
Yeah, so you have got to hit its armor class.
Okay, so that is an 8 plus 6.
Plus 6 is 14. So that's a hit. So you can...
Okay.
Quick math.
I could roll again, because I have advantage anyway.
Well, yeah, roll again just in case you get a crit.
That's 11, so no
Well, so
different.
You hit. So roll your damage.
Okay. Alright, that is 1d6. So that's 6 plus 4
6 plus
for the
4
piercing
is
damage.
10
And then,
piercing.
because it's poisoned, does it succeed a DC 12 Constitution saving throw?
Sorry, hold on. So you did how much damage to it? Constitution
10.
10. Okay. It got 6 on its Constitution saving throw.
Is a fail, so it has to take 2d4 poison damage.
Roll that.
So that is 3 and a 4, so 7 extra damage.
7 extra damage. Yeah. So you chuck your javelin, the greased up javelin, and it thuds into the tendril, and again you can see the poison like spread into it. And Given, it goes loose, and it begins to fall, but so do you.
No!
I will
I can't.
give you make me a dex save.
this is a saving throw.
Yeah.
It's going to take my javelin with it.
It has the javelin has
Nat
fallen.
20.
Nat 20. Yeah. So you fall, but you manage to just grab onto the bridge and heave yourself up.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
In which case, do you want to move, Quaise? Do you
Um,
want to try and get across? Or are you going to stay with Cobweb?
Gotta stay with my boy.
Okay, well, it's Cobweb's turn. What is Cobweb going to do?
He is going to heroically stay with me.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Cobweb
He's going to
will-
hold his action in case he wants to do something later. I believe that's the thing.
Well, you have to tell me what the held action is.
His held action is to run across the bridge really fast.
Okay, sure. And what's the trigger?
Nice.
When the monster is dead.
Okay, sure. In which case, it is Given's turn again.
Well, I'm just going to continue to go across the bridge using my acrobatics.
Okay.
Because that worked so well.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's the best
just make me another acrobatics roll then.
Nat 20! I'm
Yeah.
not making this up.
So you do a cool triple backflip and land on the other side. Do a little pirouette. And yeah,
Very nice.
do you want to do anything else? You can turn around and shoot the thing with your bow. The one that's got close.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'll get my short bow out and then fire it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I forgot about Clover.
Yeah,
Again.
she's having a sad time.
I rolled
Cheers.
an 18 plus 5, so that is 23
Yeah,
against armor class.
That's a hit.
And did 7 damage, piercing damage.
7 damage. Okay. Yep, cool. The tendril rears around, but it stays up. Kingskin,
Okay.
it's your
Savage.
turn.
I'm just gonna move forward. No, I'm not. No. I'm gonna javelin the thinger, my jibby.
Yeah, sure. Do the javelin.
Do I have to armor class first? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does 1 hit the armor class?
No. So you chuck your javelin
Nice.
and it just goes wide, and you completely miss, and you lose a javelin.
Don't you get a
Shit.
an attack bonus?
Oh, is it plus?
But if it's a natural one, it's a complete miss.
Oh, it's complete write-off.
Yeah.
Fudge up.
Do you want
George
to...
has got all the good rolls.
Yeah.
Ed's got all the bad.
Yep.
It's Idris's turn.
Okay,
Idris
so
Elba.
Idris might as well go over and sting the other tendril that's holding thingy,
Okay.
Clover.
Yep.
Idris is doing pretty much all the
So
work.
that seemed to
for
work quite
us.
well last
Yeah,
time.
I mean, it really did.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nat 1.
Okay. So
So-
Idris
Good job,
flies
Pete.
up,
All this poison gland.
but the tendril flicks and it sort of slams Idris, and he's all dazed, and he misses his sting.
A savage.
Idris.
Poor Idris. You get a little telepathic link because you can only feel his emotions. He can't like send
Yeah.
you messages or anything. You just get a ow, like a pain.
Hey, how?
It's then your turn though, Cavendish.
Right. Can I
Do we
move
need
to the other side of the
Clover?
bridge though? But so I'll walk it or / acrobatics it, but because I've got my wings, can I sort of roll advantage on the acrobatics?
Well, so you can just fly across. You can fly across over the bridge. Oh, actually, if you're gonna, yeah, okay. Do acrobatics, but you can have advantage.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Hang on. Let me just check what I've got for acrobatics. +2. Okay. So I've got an 8 or a 7.
Okay.
Brilliant. Right. Well, that's 8 + 2, so that's 9.
So
10.
once again, you attempt to
No.
do your acrobatics across, but your foot gets stuck in one of the slats. And
Basically, a success.
a tendril
Another
will come
tendril
up.
comes up.
So make me a dex
Yep.
save.
Oh, for God's sake.
You're
Nat
really-
20.
Nat 20. Okay, yeah. You this time, having seen it come up already, you skillfully manage to dodge out of the way, and it doesn't get you. Okay,
I just knocked
you
my head
managed
for
to
it.
avoid it this time. Yeah, we.
Well, then, yeah. Was that? Did that count as movement or?
Yeah. So that's your movement. So you can still shoot.
Yeah. Well, in that case,
One.
I'm gonna crossbow at the one that's still grappling Clover.
Okay.
So, 9 + 4 for armor class.
9 + 4 is 13. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, so that's 1d8 + 2. So that's 7 + 2 is 9. 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Put something on that much. Yeah. So is that with your crossbow? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you again
As a
shoot with the crossbow. It thuds into the tendril. It rears back, but again, it's still up. It is now Clover's turn, though. She's going to attempt to, with her one good arm, you see her get out her claws. And she's going to scratch along the tendril, and she's going to try and break free. Okay. So, she wriggles around and scratches the tendril, and like this greenish, thick, like ichor sprays out, and it loosens around her, and then the tendril falls, and she's going to attempt to grab onto the bridge with her one good hand. She got a nat 20 as well, so she grabs on and heaves herself up, and she is now on the bridge as well. And she's going to try and run across, and she gets another nat 20. That's 2 in a row.
Jesus Christ!
And she
This
sprints
sounds like
to the other end. It's 20. Okay, in which case it's Quavendish turn.
So is just sprinting across the bridge the only way to do it? So...
Well, because of your jump, you can jump most of the way and then run the rest.
Okay. Can I pick Cobweb up and do that at the same time?
You're really super strong, but Cobweb will have to make the poison check. But yes, you can.
So,
the poison.
can I wear my leather gloves from the horse selling stuff?
Yeah, you can wear your leather gloves that you find in your adventurer's pack that you just bought.
Because I need to bring them with me so I can give him good pets.
Yeah, so yeah, you put on your leather gloves, you can pick up the dog and run across.
Nice.
Make me a dex throw, but you can have advantage because of your jump. And you're raging, so you would get advantage anyway, but go for it.
Okay, so that's a 5. Are you sure Dex?
Yes.
It would be much more convenient.
Acrobatics. Or athletics if you want.
If it was athletics, that would be great.
Okay, athletics.
Okay, so it was a 5 either way, but +6 for athletics.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so you with the dog, you can sprint across, and you ping yourself across with the halfway with your jump and run the rest of the way, and you are now all across the rope bridge. Well done.
Yay.
Jeez, it took you all long enough. I've been here for ages.
Kingskin got across straight away, and the rest of you struggled. Okay, so the path continues along, and at the end of that path, you come to yet another totem pole. But we will break there, and I'll tell you about this totem pole after the break. So, thanks for watching this part, and stick around. Because it's going to get fun. Cool.
Yeah.
See you in a bit.
Gotta get fun.